Stronger, faster, tougher. When you need the MVP of community banks, look no further than the Institution for Savings. With 14 full-service offices throughout the North Shore, we have MVP rates and an all-star team to serve you. Bank from the ball field with our 24/7 online application apps, internet banking, mobile deposit, and more. Institution for Savings, your winning team. Visit institutionforsavings.com, member FDIC, DIF, equal housing lender.
People come in, take a seat, you're really in for a treat at Sylvan Street. A great place to eat and drink and meet with family and friends at Sylvan Street. We'll treat you right, day or night, satisfy your appetite. Eat, drink and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
Catch a game with friends, meet for lunch, cocktails after work, or a romantic dinner for two. Whatever your plan to do it at Sylvan Street Grill in Peabody and Salisbury. See you at Sylvan Street.
Eat, drink, and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
Welcome back to Danvers. For our video, we must warn you that it's been in and out here today, but we should have the whole game, or most of it, up on replay a little later on in the day or night, evening, here on MSO News Sports later on. And then we do have the audio. It's available on Channel A, which is the audio link on the web post here for the game, MSO Live Channel A. And we are headed to the top of the sixth inning here in Danvers, with Beverly up and leading by the 5-3 score. Danvers kind of chipping away here to try to get back in this game. The Falcons have two more at-bats, and they also have Justin Roberto, their starter, still on the mound here today, who gave up 4 runs in the first, 1 in the third. But as we were talking kind of between innings, he's been pretty effective here the last few innings here for Danvers, and obviously is a very good pitcher. Here's Hanlon pinch hitting for Beverly for Roberto. Connor Hanlon, a junior, left-hand batter, batting now for Beverly. And so he's batting for Munsing? He must be, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a strike to him. We're in the sixth inning. Beverly, top of the sixth inning, batting against Danvers. Foul back. Connor Hanlon.
So it's the 9, 1, and 2 spots due here for Beverly.
Hanlon is in the number 9 spot in the order, then back up to the top of the order for Beverly. Left-hand batter. Hanlon waits, and Roberto's pitch hit in the air to right field. Right fielder Reedy coming over, makes the catch. Cruising to his right into right center field. One out. Top of the order now for Beverly. Matt Collins is up. Collins 0 for 2 today, has a run scored. Grounded out to third, struck out swinging, but in the first inning he was hit by a pitch and scored the game's first run.
Showing no ill effects of being hit in the side of the head.
It was an off-speed pitch. Pitch is swung on and missed. That's not an off-speed pitch right there. There's some heat off the arm of Roberto.
Yeah, again, he's picked up the velocity on his fastball in the last couple of innings, as we mentioned. Last inning, you could see the definite change in the velocity, definite change in the location, much more consistent in the strike zone.
Another off-speed pitch popped up, and this will be out of play. No, it wasn't. Catcher just didn't react to it. Ramo. Third baseman came down. King.
Hard for the catcher, but that's where they rely on the communication of the first baseman, pitcher, third baseman, the whole infield. And I didn't hear anybody yell.
No.
I didn't hear anybody yell, and that's very uncharacteristic. In fact, Roger even mentioned to his catcher, if he's pointed out to the field that those guys should have been screaming where that ball was, even if it's beyond the fence. You want to have the catcher at least go back to the fence, because anything that's near the fence, the spin of the ball is going to bring it back into the field to play.
Matt Collins, NEC All-Star, foul ball driven way down to the left, beyond the bullpen.
It's in a skate park.
Where have you spent many happy hours over the years, Tim, down there? Skateboarding?
Yeah.
You know that park well.
Oh, yes.
It's in the dirt, that one.
Good discipline.
2 balls, 2 strikes, yeah.
That off-speed curveball doesn't quite make the plate.
I bet you do a lot of that come springtime. You got the skateboard out.
Skateboarding, parasailing.
Yeah.
I'm on top of all those things, Bill.
Line drive, left field. That's going to fall for a base hit and could be more. Left fielder Chan over to get it. Here comes the runner. They're going to second. In there with a double. I don't think there's anything Chan could do about that one where he was positioned. He had to go a long way to get it. And as we were talking about earlier, Tim was mentioning earlier how the ball just dies out on that grass. Now, you don't want it to slide by you either, but It was just one of those things. You had a long way to go for that ball.
Jack Pluze, center field.
Here is the number 2 batter in the Beverly lineup, but the number 3 batter this inning, the center fielder Jack Pluze, 0 for 2. Hit by a pitch in the first inning, scored a run, as did so many batters in that first inning.
Yeah, Coach Wolf is going to want to get Collins across the plate.
Grounded out and struck out on a called third strike. So he's 0 for 2 officially in the game. Runner at second base, 1 out. The pitch to him is a strike. Danvers infield playing third baseman King in a little bit at third base. Shortstop cheating in a step or two, and the second baseman cheating over the bag at second, trying to keep the runner Collins close at second base. Pitch misses away.
Really critical now for the Danvers catcher Ramo to be moving his feet and be popping out in front of all these balls that are off the plate.
Now the center fielder and right fielder are pretty shallow here. There's a hard swing and a miss.
Catcher interference.
Yeah, there you go. Gave him first base.
He heard it. We couldn't hear it from here, but umpire definitely caught the contact.
Puts another Beverly runner on base.
Now you're in a double play situation, which Danvers favors.
Yeah,
but
can be advantageous for the defense to have the force play at any base for sure, but you don't want that batter, who is now at first base, to come across and score. There's a swinging strike on an off-speed pitch. Spencer Brown.
He was going yard on that one. He could get a hold of it.
Brown officially 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the second. First inning he walked and scored, and then he was intentionally walked in the fourth inning. Pitch to him is swung on and fouled off at the plate.
He is looking to crank another big swing on a slow breaking ball.
Now you got the right fielder way down to the right and closer to the line. Center fielder a step or two to pull and right, and the left fielder way over into left center field. So there's a lot of room down the left field line for Brown if he were to go that way. But he's got that open stance. Looks like he's a pull hitter.
Yeah, they're not looking. Everything he's gotten so far has been on the inside part of the plate. You're not going to let him get a chance to get those arms extended to put something down, even just over the head of the third baseman.
Got your shortstop pretty close to second base, too.
Yeah, they're playing him as a dead pull hitter.
Away for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beverly trying to tack on to a run here. They lead here by a 5-3 score, top of inning 6 here in Danvers. Pitch to the plate, off speed, foul back.
And then another mighty hack. He is just looking to jack this thing up in the air.
You know, you're talking about Justin Roberto, the Danvers pitcher, and how it seems like he's throwing harder now than he was in the first 2 innings of the game. But when I was over in Swampscott the other day, I was thinking, boy, these a lot of off-speed pitches, but I guess it's got to be hard to throw the ball fast when it's 34 degrees and very windy.
Well, it's also difficult to throw a good curveball because so much as
second baseman fielding, throw to second for 1 there.
Ooh.
He's out at second. Close play.
That was very close.
Got to give the second baseman Mento credit there for that play. Alertly coming up with the ball, going quickly over to second base for the out there, the middleman. And that could be a very big play. Should there be a base hit here, you don't have the second runner in scoring position.
Clayton McAlpine, designated hitter.
All right, 2 outs now. Let's see what It's Coach Wilbur. Send Brown. We haven't seen Ramo throw the ball to second.
McAlpine, the DH, takes away for a ball. He is 0 for 3 today, so he's due. He had a grounded out in the first inning, had a fly out to left field in the third, and struck out swinging in the fourth inning. Now here in the sixth inning against Justin Roberto. The pitch to the plate, swung on, hit way down the foul line in right field. It drops in for a hit. 1 run in, 2 runs in, well, 1 run in, right? Yeah. And a double there for Clayton McAlpine.
That was ripped. That's the penalty you pay if you bring your left, your right, your off corner fielder in on a hitter. He just went with the pitch, drove it over his head.
Well, there's that play we just mentioned, the Mento play. That just saved a run right there, getting that runner forced at second base. Otherwise, 2 runs would have scored on that one. So it is a 6-3 lead here for Beverly.
Nick Berry,
So
right
Mento's
field.
big alert play, getting the middle force out at second base. Very big play here in this inning right now. Fly ball, center field. Valancourt coming in, but it drops in front of him.
Wow.
Right fielder Reedy fields it. 1 run in, another one here. McAlpine scoring alertly from second base.
Well, there's 2 outs. He's steaming no matter what. That was some big clutch hitting here by the
That was a big
Beverly,
hit.
the middle of the order. Actually, from the start of the order, Matt Collins with the double.
Yeah, big 3 runs in here.
You know, there's been no strikeouts. Everybody's put the bat on the ball in this inning, and there's another one.
Ground ball to second base. They'll have to force at second. A 6 unassisted, shortstop unassisted.
Beverly with 2 out. And we go to the bottom half of inning number 6. It's 8-3.
That was Urbanski, the batter there, grounding out to the shortstop to end the inning. So we're in the middle of 6, and it is an 8-3 score here. Beverly up on top of Danvers. Beverly coach Dave Wilbur is with us, and Dave,
Stronger, faster, tougher. When you need the MVP of community banks, look no further than the Institution for Savings. With 14 full-service offices throughout the North Shore, we have MVP rates and an all-star team to serve you. Bank from the ball field with our 24/7 online application apps, internet banking, mobile deposit, and more. Institution for Savings, your winning team. Visit institutionforsavings.com, member FDIC, DIF, equal housing lender.
People come in, take a seat, you're really in for a treat at Sylvan Street. A great place to eat and drink and meet with family and friends at Sylvan Street. We treat you right, day or night, satisfy your appetite. Eat, drink, and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
Catch a game with friends, meet for lunch, cocktails after work, or a romantic dinner for 2. Whatever your plan to do it at Sylvan Street Grill in Peabody and Salisbury. See you at Sylvan Street.
Eat, drink, and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
MSONewsports.com is your connection for North Shore news and sports. Check out our daily news post, North Shore Today, featuring a local audio podcast newscast, a complete roundup of North Shore news. Also, check out the 24/7 radio tab on the top left of our website. It's an easy way for you to access our local newscasts, feature interviews, all with one click, and so easy on a mobile device. Also, you can download our mobile app, MSO News Sports. We are always looking to hear from you, so feel free to email us at our email link on the top right of our webpage, and follow us on Twitter at MSO News Sports. And don't forget our Monday night sports show, North Shore Sports Night, with Rick Moore and Tim Kearns, airing live Monday nights at 7. Stay connected with North Shore news and sports with MSONewsports.com.
Justin Roberto of Danvers first up here for the Falcons, bottom of 6. They are trailing 8-3 in the game. Ball 1. And it is Mike Urbanski pitching for Beverly High School here. Came in relief last inning for the Panthers. Pitch is foul back.
So looking back, what batter did he pick up on when he came into relief?
I think he just got the last batter, didn't he? No. I'm sorry. It must have been the. Let me figure that out in a second here.
Right. I didn't know if you. I did not. I normally always make that transition.
I know. I hear you. Ground ball. First baseman Goodwin fields it. Runs to the bag himself for the out. Roberto is out. First base unassisted. Roberto 0 for 3 today. Grounded out to short and second in the first and fourth innings, respectively. One out here. Here is Matt King. Did he come in after the second hit? Maybe something like that. I'm trying to think. He came in early, I thought.
That may have been it.
Yeah. Or maybe after the first hit. I'm not sure. No, it must have been after the second hit.
Yep.
Matt King is up. King is 0 for 1 officially. Walked in the fourth inning, but flew out to right field in the second inning. Right-hand batter with nobody on base and one out here in the bottom of the sixth inning. It's a swinging strike.
Good fastball. Well, I'm in a hurry.
Mike Urbanski, right-hander, big right-hander in relief here for Beverly High School. Pitch 2, the batter King. It's a strike. Grady Chan is on deck, the left fielder, unless they hit for him. They might have somebody on to hit for him. Takes outside. I think they might. It looks.
Yeah, there's a lefty.
Yeah, there's somebody else in there. It's. I think Mansfield is on deck. Might be pinch hitting coming up here for Danvers. Urbanski's pitch on the way. That's down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Do some on the inside.
Danvers, Beverly, 8-3 Beverly here in the bottom of the sixth inning, leading Danvers. King calling for time here, but now the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3.
The umpire does not have to give you time.
Yeah, we do have a pinch batter here. So Calvin Mansfield, the sophomore infielder, is coming up.
Pitch hitting for Danvers, number 15, Calvin Mansfield.
So 2 outs, nobody on, 6th inning. Mansfield facing Urbanski.
Going to see some fastballs here.
Right-hand batter. Everybody pretty much straight away, and actually relatively deep out in left field. There's a swing and a miss. Left fielder.
Young guy, obviously sitting on the bench most of the game. He's going to be stiff. He's not loose. Throw the fastball.
Ground ball. First baseman Goodwin, his second chance of the inning. Gobbles this one up again and runs to the bag. He's had 2 unassisted plays, has Goodwin at first base. And nothing across here for the Falcons in the 6th inning. Through 6 full, it is Beverly 8, Danvers 3 here on MSO News Sports.
People come in, take a seat, you're really in for a treat at Sylvan Street. A great place to eat and drink and meet with family and friends at Sylvan Street. We'll treat you right, day or night, satisfy your appetite. Eat, drink and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
Catch a game with friends, meet for lunch, cocktails after work, or a romantic dinner for 2. Whatever your plan to do it at Sylvan Street Grill in Peabody and Salisbury. See you at Sylvan Street.
Eat, drink and chill at the Sylvan Street Grill.
Hi folks, this is Gerard Moynihan of Moynihan Lumber. Our company has been proud to have supported high school sports on the North Shore for more than 30 years. Our student athlete program recognizes championship performance in the classroom and on the field. Moynihan Lumber is also committed to championship performance when it comes to meeting all your building and home improvement needs. And if you're planning to change your kitchen, please visit our kitchen cabinet showrooms at any of our 3 locations, in Beverly, North Reading, or Plastown, New Hampshire, or at MoynihanLumber.com.
New pitcher for Danvers to face Beverly here in the top of the 7th inning. Tyler Robinson is in to pitch for Danvers High School.
Freshman.
Number 22, Tyler Robinson. Southpaw.
On to the 7th.
Now pitching for Danvers, number 22, Tyler Robinson.
Tim McCarthy, the second baseman, is up, hit by a pitch that knocked in a run in the first inning, grounded to his shortstop, and has singled in today's game.
We just got a message that our good friend Ben Goodhue is listening out there.
Tim McCarthy,
Yeah.
second base.
Ben, a teacher at Beverly and coaches at Marblehead.
He does athletic stuff in Beverly as well.
He certainly does.
Pitch is a little bit away for a ball. And he's a big fan of North Shore Sports Night too, Tim. And he's and
he laughs at all my
jokes.
jokes.
I bet when he's in class, he tells his kids all those Tim Kern stories.
When I saw him at St. Patrick's Day, he told me how much he enjoyed me beating up on Rick. He thought it was
Beating up on Rick?
quite humorous.
Oh.
So I have one fan who likes my jokes out there. At least one.
McCarthy gets a strike over there. 3 balls, Robinson does, excuse me. To McCarthy. Tyler Robinson pitching for Danvers. We're in the 7th. Last call for Danvers will be coming up here in a moment. Nobody out here. First batter up, McCarthy for Beverly in the 7th inning. There's ball 4.
Watch it. Start the 7th.
Danvers has another pitcher warming up in the bullpen as well down there.
John Goodwin.
John Goodwin, the first baseman, is up. Big right-handed batter. Has a base hit today. Knocked in 2 runs in the first inning. Runs 3 and 4 of that first inning. So right now he's got really credited with knocking what is the potential winning run in today's game. 4-run first inning for Beverly High School. Tyler Robinson's pitch to the plate, and it's in the dirt for a ball. The runner goes on down to second base, McCarthy.
I'm going to get that a wild pitch.
Yeah, that's a wild pitch there. Well, so far it's been Beverly's day here, for sure, here in Danvers. That ball is bunted foul at the plate.
It's my mentor, Franny Gill from Lynn, used to tell it's the easiest thing to do in baseball, and yet they make it the hardest thing to do.
Bunting, huh?
Bunting.
Goodwin, the first baseman.